A lot of people ask me that is there a way that you can read emails from Gmail using Pabbly Connect? And in this video, I'm just going to show you how you can set up an auto forwarder from your Gmail email account so that anytime a new email arrives on your Gmail account, it will be auto forwarded to Pabbly Connect in real time into the email parser module. And once your email is inside the email parser module, you can then process that email. You can extract any kind of key details that you want to extract from your email, and you can send that email to any place that you like. So in this video, I will be showing you how you can set up an auto forwarder on your Gmail account so that any new emails that comes to your Gmail will be auto forwarded to Pabbly Connect. Now, a lot of people think that when I'm setting up an auto forwarder, it will basically auto forward just about every single emails that are going to come inside Gmail. But the auto forwarder inside Gmail is actually very powerful, and you can set up certain kind of words, filters, so that specific emails coming from any specific person or coming with a specific subject line or coming with a specific word in an email body will only be forwarded to Pabbly Connect and no other emails will be forwarded. So let me show you how you can do that. As you can see, this is my Gmail account. The process that I'm going to show you will work on Gmail as well as G Suite email account. So doesn't matter what kind of Gmail account you have, both of those will work inside this specific thing. The first thing that you will have to do is you will have to go inside your Pabbly Connect account and you will have to create a workflow. Okay. And the name of this workflow is Gmail auto forwarded emails. Okay, because I'm just forwarding emails to this specific workflow and I'm just going to create this workflow. As soon as you do that, there will be a step which will ask you for a trigger application. In this case, the trigger application will be email parser because we want to essentially capture the email that are coming from our Gmail account. Pabbly Connect will actually give you a mailbox. In fact, it will give you an email link that you can just copy. And this email link will be something that will be used to send and auto forward any emails that are coming on your Gmail account. So what you can do is you just have to copy this email and then you will have to move back to your Gmail account, which is essentially right here. And once you are inside your Gmail account, look out for this wheel icon right here on the top right corner. So just click on settings and then you will have to click on see all settings. As soon as you do that, you will also find a forwarding and POP IMAP option right here. So just click on forwarding POP IMAP. Right now, all you have to do is you just have to add a forwarding address right here. So just click on add a forwarding address. Just paste the email address that we got earlier and I'm just pasting this email address right here, and then you will have to click on next. As soon as you do a next, you will have to click on proceed and a confirmation code has been sent to this email address to verify your permission. Okay, so the first time you are setting up a auto forwarder, a confirmation code will be sent to your email which you just added as a forwarding address, and you will have to find the confirmation code and you will have to paste that confirmation code here so that this email will be verified to receive all kinds of forwarding emails from your Gmail account. So I will just click on OK right here and it is asking us to enter the confirmation code right here. Okay. So what I will do is I will just go back to my workflow right here. As you can see, the email that is sent from the Gmail is automatically captured here under the response received tab automatically. Okay. So I didn't do anything at my end. The email is automatically captured and you can see it where it was sent, where it was sent from. So it was sent from by the Gmail team. It is a no reply email address and there are all kind of details in this specific email. The first thing that we have to make sure is the body text, because body text actually holds the entire content of the email. Now we actually want to figure out the confirmation code because that is the same confirmation code that we have to enter inside our Gmail account. So what I will do is I will just look out for body text and I will expand this window. So if you expand this window right here, and if you scroll a bit down, you will see that 𝗪𝗆𝗆𝗍𝗯𝗋@gmail.com has requested to automatically forward mails to your email address, this one. And then there is a confirmation code which reads something like this. Okay, I'm sorry, I just scrolled it badly. So you just have to copy this confirmation code and you have to go back to your email right here, remove the space and just verify it. Okay, and you can see as soon as you verify it, you just have to press this forward a copy of incoming mails to this and keep Gmail's copy in the inbox, and you just have to click on save changes. So this means you are now forwarding all kind of emails that are coming on your Gmail onto Pabbly Connect, and any new email that will now come on will automatically be captured by Pabbly email parser automatically. So let me show you an example. What I will do is I will now head back to Pabbly Connect. Because the first email response that was captured right here was for a confirmation code and that is already done, what I will do is, and this is actually a one-time process, what I will do is I will click on recapture email parser response. Okay, and I will just click on yes, I want to recapture it. The reason I want to recapture it is also because earlier the email that we received was a confirmation email. And now we actually want to create our workflow in a way that when an actual email is going to come on our Gmail account, we will be able to capture that email properly inside the email parser module. And then we can basically create a Google Sheet and send any kind of details that you want to be sent to Google Sheet from that parsed email that we received on our Gmail. Let me show you how it is done. I have clicked the button and it is waiting for a new email parser response. The new email parser response will come when there is a new email that arrives here, and that also confirms that the forwarding that we set up right here is working fine or not. So what I will do is I will just go to my another Gmail account, which happens to be right here, and I will compose an email. Okay, and the email needs to be sent to the email address, email inbox right here. So the email inbox right here, the email address is 𝗪𝗆𝗆𝗍𝗯𝗋@gmail.com. So I will just copy this. I will go back to my another Gmail account because someone will be sending you an email and that same email will be captured by you. So I just went to my another Gmail account to send this email, and I'm just writing, this is my first email. This is my first email. Hello. How are you doing? Hope you are doing well. Thank you. And I'll just write Pabbly team, and I think I can send this email to my inbox. So I will just click on send button right here. The email will be received right here in my primary inbox. So I will just click on inbox. It should take about 2-3 seconds. Let's see if it is an spam box. No, it is not in the spam box. Oh, it looks like it arrived in inbox now. So the subject is, the name of the person is 𝗪𝗆𝗆𝗍𝗯𝗋, and the subject is, this is my first email. And because we are forwarding this email automatically to pcmailhook.com, it should be received on the email parser as well. So you can see the email is automatically received right here, and it says 𝗪𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆 and this is the body of the email. Okay. Now, if you have a lot of key details that are coming up inside this email itself, you can actually extract key details with the help of the text formatter text parser module. And I actually have a separate video on how you can extract some key details from your email, from your incoming emails, and you can actually refer that video to understand how you can extract data from any incoming email. So I'm not going to take that specific thing in this video. I just wanted to show you how the email forwarder works and how you can set up an email forwarder on your Gmail. It is a very simple process. It should not take you more than 2-3 minutes to do it once you understand how it is done. Now, one thing that you have noticed might be that right now what we are doing is we are essentially forwarding all kind of emails to this specific email parser module. Now, let's suppose you do not want to forward all kind of emails, but you just want to forward the emails that are coming from any one specific person. Okay. In that specific case, you can actually set up a filter within your Gmail itself, and you can set up a forwarder in such a way that only the emails that are coming from a specific email address will be forwarded to the email parser and no other emails will be forwarded. So let me show you how it is done. So the step one involved forwarding all kinds of emails from your Gmail to the email parser module inside Pabbly Connect. The second module will possibly show you how you can just forward a specific email coming from a specific email address or coming from a specific email person, and you just want to set up a forwarder for only those specific email or for only those specific persons. Okay, let me show you how it is done. So first of all, what I will do is I will go back to my settings. I will click on see all settings. Okay. And as you can see, it shows forwarding and pop IMAP rule right here. So what I will do is I will actually go back to my workflow. Okay. And I will leave this workflow right here itself, and I will create a new workflow because I actually want to show you the very specific forwarder. So what I will do is I will create a new workflow, and I will name this workflow as specific forwarded emails from Gmail. So these are the specific forwarded emails from Gmail, not all the emails. So we had our earlier workflow, which was receiving all kinds of email from our Gmail, but this time we want to receive only the specific emails. So what I will do is I will write the name of this app as email parser. Okay. And I will copy this email address again. Now this is a different mailbox altogether. This is something that is very specific to Pabbly Connect, because Pabbly Connect, every time you create a email parser workflow, it gives you a very separate email address altogether, and you can basically use that to basically build up your workflows. So what I will do is I will just click on copy button. As soon as I click on this copy button, the capture webhook response, the capture email response will also be activated. And you can see it is now waiting for the first email to arrive on this email address. Okay. So what I will do is I will go back to my mailbox. And now what I actually want to do is I actually want to get the emails forwarded that are coming from any specific email address. So I will just open up this email and I will click on show details. And this email is actually coming from 𝗪𝗵𝘆𝗣𝗯𝗯𝗹𝘆@gmail.com. So essentially what I want to do is I do not want to be forwarded all the emails, but I want to be forwarded only the emails that are coming from 𝗪𝗵𝘆𝗣𝗯𝗆𝗆𝗵𝗆@gmail.com. So what I will do is I will just copy this email address. I will go back to my inbox. And in this specific case, here is an advanced search option that is present inside Gmail itself. Okay. So I will click on show search options. And in this from, I will just write the email address from which I want to receive these emails. So I only want the emails to be received from this. If you have any subject, any specific subject, because a lot of time people also use email parser for filtering out the emails that are coming from Stripe for new payments. So just in case if you are trying to filter out the emails that are coming from Stripe for new payments, you can also write a subject that says only I want to get the emails that are with the subject of new payments. And you can basically do your filtering with that as well. You can also do your filtering based on the body of the email. And in that case, you can write includes the word, and you can also include a specific word. If there is any specific word in the email, then only that email will be forwarded. Otherwise, that email will not be forwarded. You can also write, does that email has an attachment? And only if that email has an attachment, that email will be forwarded. No other emails will be forwarded. So let me show you how it is done. So what I did is I want to only receive email that are received from magnetbrainsbhopal@gmail.com. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on search, because I want to be sure that the search is working fine. And it seems it picked up one email that was coming from magnetbrainsbhopal@gmail.com. And somehow it looks good to me and it looks right to me, because it automatically filtered that email. So what I will do is I will just click on show search options again. This time I will click on create filter button right here. So you can see this button, create filter. So I will just click on create filter. Now it is asking us, what do you want this filter to do? So do you want to skip the inbox, mark as read, start it? What I want to do is I want to forward it. Okay. And before forwarding, it is asking us to add a forwarding address. So I just want to click on add forwarding address, and it automatically took us to the very same page that we were earlier, right? So I will just click on add a forwarding address again. Now I will go back to my workflow. I already had copied this email address. So I will just paste it right here. I will click on next. I will click on proceed, and a confirmation code has been sent to this email address. I will click on OK, and the confirmation code needs to be filled here. I will go back here. The confirmation code should have arrived in the body text. So I will expand this window. This is my confirmation code. I will just copy it. I will go back. I will paste this confirmation code again, and I will verify it. So now my new email is now verified, and it is right here. Okay, so you can see now there are two forwarder. This is already in use because we are already using it. This is not in use because right now we are not forwarding a single email to this new email address. Now, even though both the email addresses look pretty much similar, but there is a slight difference right here. It says 4F43. After 78, it says 4D69. So these are two different email addresses. So don't confuse yourself. They are actually different email addresses. Okay. So now I will go back to inbox, right? And we will just do our process right again. I want to receive all the emails that I received from magnetbrainsbhopal@gmail.com. I will click this advanced option. I will click on, I want to receive all the emails from magnetbrainsbhopal@gmail.com. Doesn't matter if you are putting up a comma right here or not. It is all up to you. Just click on search once. If the search is fine, click on this button again. Click on create filter. And this time, all you have to do is forward it to. Where do you want to forward this emails to? And based on this filter, based on this search, I want to forward this email to, what was the new one? 496A457A4A51784F434, or let's see it. Okay, it was F434. Okay, I'm just writing the address. Until 84 it is similar. F434 is different. So I will just go back. I want to select F434. So I will just select it, and everything looks fine. Do you want to skip it? If you want to skip it from the inbox, you can do that. If you want to mark as read, you can do that. Or if you just want to forward it, just do that and create a filter. Okay. As soon as you set up a filter, if you go back to the settings, if you go back to see all settings, and if you go back to forwarding rules, pretty much you can actually see your forwarding rules right here, and it is under filters and blocked addresses. The following filters are applied to all incoming mails. Matches from magnetbrainsbhopal@gmail.com. Do this, forward to this email address. So anytime a new email comes from this email address, it will be automatically forwarded to this email address. I guess you must have understood by now how we are setting up a specific formatting forwarder. So now what I will do is I will just click on recapture email parser response again. Now what I will do is I will go back to my Gmail, and I will just compose it, and I will send email to magnetmarketing251@gmail.com, which is this email inbox. This is another email with specific forwarder. Okay, and I will just send this email. Now when you send this email, the interesting thing is because it is coming from magnetmarketing251@gmail.com, it will be automatically forwarded to this email parser email address. But if you remember the last workflow that we created, it was supposed to receive all kind of emails. So there was not a single filter right there. So in this specific case, when I am going to send this email, this workflow will receive this email, but at the same point of time, the last workflow that we received, that we created will also receive the email. But since there was no action step in the last workflow, you will feel that nothing happened, but actually it will also receive the email. So let me just send this email right here. I sent it. You can see right here, it says inbox. So it should take about 10 seconds. So this is another email with a specific forwarder. And because the email address matches, the email arrived right here. And now you can basically use a Google Sheets module. Okay. And let me create a Google Sheet real quick. Okay. I'm just going to create a Google Sheet real quick. And I will write the name of this sheet as forwarded emails. And I don't want multiple things. I just want name, email, and subject. Okay, I just want 3 things: name, email, and subject. I will just bold it because it looks good. I will also add some colors to it because it looks even more professional. So what I will do is I will click on add new row. I will click on connect. You can choose an existing connection if you have already connected a Google Sheet. So I will just add a new connection, or because I have already did a new connection already, let me just do it. Okay. That way you will understand. So I just authorized my email address and I'm just going to click on continue. And the authorization is successful. Okay. And you can see it automatically, let me write forwarded emails. This is the spreadsheet that we created just now. So this was the spreadsheet forwarded emails. It automatically selected the sheet as sheet 1. So this is sheet 1. And it automatically pulled the name, email, and the subject of these of the spreadsheet. So name, I will map it from the step above. So name is Magnet Brains because the email is coming from Magnet Brains. The email where it is coming from is Magnet Brains to from. So it is coming from Magnet Brains. So it is coming from magnetbrainsbhopal@gmail.com. So I will select from here. And the subject is, this is another email with a specific forwarder. So I added from email, from name, from email address, and I added subject. And I'm just going to click on save and send a test request. And you can see the details are right there, added automatically on this Google Sheet. If you want, you can just remove all the formatting from the steps that are below it. Just remove all bold and everything. So next time email comes, it will automatically be added to Google Sheet. So does that look okay to you? I think you must have understood how we are forwarding email from email parser to Google Sheet. Now just to do a trial run, let's send one more email. Okay, I'm just going to write a mail again, magnetmarketing251@gmail.com. I'm going to write third email from ABC, and I'm just going to click on send. As soon as I do that, it should take about 10-15 seconds, but all the details should be added right here in the sheet automatically. So as you can see, name Magnet Brains, the email is from Magnet Brains Bhopal, and this is the third email. So it triggered properly. But if we are going to send the very same email from all different email address altogether, it will not be received. Now I leave it up to you. You can try it out. Be assured now, if any email are going to be sent to this workflow from a different email address altogether, they will not be received. Only the email which is sent from this specific email address, which is magnetbrainsbhopal@gmail.com to magnetmarketing251@gmail.com will only be forwarded to the workflow, and the workflow will proceed accordingly. I'm not going to do another demo by showing you to send an email from a different email altogether because I'm out of my emails right now. But rest assured, the filters will work perfectly fine, and they will work according to the filters that we set up inside Gmail. So I hope you might have found this video useful. If you have any questions, feel free to email us at admin@pabbly.com. Thank you.